Okay, let's see. LAPD officers were told a man had a gun and shot him. He had a cell phone. So there's a video right here. Let's see. Video posted online this week by the Los Angeles Police Department shows two officers approach a man they believe was armed with a gun in South L.A. in March and immediately shoot him. Yeah, the cops, that's other cops here. Jose Barrera, 45, did not have a gun or any other weapon, but was holding a black cell phone and waving it around. He survived. Probably mentally ill. Who the hell does that, right? The shooting is the latest in which LAPD officers opened fire after misjudging the threat posed by an individual, in part based on inaccurate claims from others, including 911 callers. Yeah, like that girl from Chile, the young girl that died at the department store. They say, yeah, that guy had a gun. Come quick, he had a gun. No, the guy had a bicycle lock and he was hitting people with it, which is different from a gun. And you can hear a woman saying, yeah, guy has a gun. Come quick. He didn't have a gun. He had a bicycle lock. Police came and right away they shot that guy. Bullet went in, killed a young girl in the dressing room. I remember that. Some months ago. Yeah, around Christmas time. Police shooting in a busy department store. Yeah, this was LA too. In the video from Barrera shooting, the department posted to YouTube on Thursday. A 911 caller tells a dispatcher in Spanish that a man with a gun is pointing it at people along Martin Luther King Jr. Boulevard. Yep, I know that boulevard well when I used to work in. So let's see. Let's go to the video here and see. Let's see.
This critical incident community briefing is intended to provide you with information about an officer-involved shooting that occurred in Newton Division in the city of Los Angeles on March 29, 2022 at around 7 p.m. Newton patrol officers received an assault with a deadly weapon suspect radio call in the area of Martin Luther King Boulevard and Avalon Boulevard. The caller reported that the suspect was standing on the sidewalk, pointing a handgun at vehicle occupants passing by. The suspect was identified as Jose Barrera. Jose Barrera is a 45-year-old resident of Los Angeles. Barrera walked to a nearby restaurant in the 4000 block of San Pedro Street, where it was reported that he was pointing a handgun at customers inside the location.
He said something about a black hat.
Yeah, no, he does have the black hat.
As officers in an air unit arrived overhead, they observed Barrera walking toward the 4000 block of Adair Street, armed with what they believed was a handgun, and directed responding patrol officers to his location. The officers exited their vehicle, and an officer-involved shooting occurred. Barrera was struck by gunfire and fell to the ground, where he was taken into custody.
Arresting. Ready? Push. Put your hand behind your back. Behind your back.
What I do, sir.
Los Angeles Fire Department paramedics transported Barrera to a local hospital where he was treated for a gunshot wound sustained during the incident. Barrera's large black cell phone was recovered on the sidewalk where he was taken into custody and booked as evidence. On March 31st, 2022, the case was presented to the Los Angeles County District Attorney's Office for filing consideration on one count of assault with a deadly weapon. However, the Los Angeles County District Attorney's Office declined to file charges against Barrera. In the next several months, the LAPD will continue to investigate and analyze this incident. We will continue interviewing any witnesses that may come forward and complete any forensic tests.
So Barrera was acting like he was 14 years old, you know? I mean, that's the kind of stunt you pull, right? If you were like 14, you know, fooling around. But not when you're 45 years old, you know? You're supposed to be grown up by then. You're supposed to go through those different stages in life, according to Freud. unless he was stuck in an earlier stage. But anyway, he could have been killed, and the whole idea that somebody his age is walking around pointing stuff at people, even to me, I'm looking at a video, that doesn't look like a gun, it looks like a cell phone. I know what a gun looks like. Police officers should know what a gun looks like. And they look at a cell phone and shot that man. Wow. That's really amazing. Maybe they need a vision test or something. But this guy obviously has mental problems. Because if you're 45 years old, you know, at that stage in your life, you should have better things to do than to be walking around on the sidewalk idly, pointing something at people in restaurants or cars passing by. You're looking for trouble, basically. And that's what happened to him. Now he might end up suing.